do 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 do. Has it, folks? We be living it up. Do do do. We should be live at this point. Yo, hey, we are. How's it going, folks? Welcome to the Sunday stream in No Man's Sky, as usual. I worded that really weirdly. We're going to be basically continuing the base that we started to build but didn't actually really build anything of last Sunday. Because last Sunday we found our perfect 6 biome system, which was crazy. We found it really early as well, which is amazing. I think the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to visit every planet so I can upload and rename. We can decide on those later and stuff, but the names of the planets. But then I can put the address to the system on the screen so other people can visit and do whatever they want. They can build if they want while we're building and stuff there. So let's doodly-doo, check all the stoof. We are alive a doodles. It is out on the Discords and all the Glavens. Sweet. How's it going? Tech Geek, Solid Snake, Space Weasel. Awesome to have you, fine folk. Anyone else watching? Oh, it's a little dark. Now, which planets have we actually already been to here? It's only a very slight change, but my screen was very slightly not tilted toward me perfectly, and it was putting me off. We've only had the one, so let's land at these other ones. I was going to say, if it's unvisited, why is there a marker there? But it's a marker for clicking it, not a base being there. Hey, but yo, Ford, how's it going, man? Randy Nichols, awesome to see you, dude. Yo, Ford, how's things, man? Hope you're doing swell. Saw one of your comments the other day. It's from like 6 months ago on the Serpent Guide, maybe? It was on a Valheim video. I was like, eh. Ooh. Plan on setting on my PS5 and Switch today, not doing much, a lazy day and loving it. Awesome sauce, man. Every so often you need when there's lazy days. It's good to be busy, like you always think when you're busy you don't have enough time, but when you're not busy you're like, it always feels better when I'm just busy and got shit to do and productive. You know. The Void Runner, let's take this bad boy. First ever thought I'd say hello. Well, it's awesome of you to pop in and say hi, man. Hope you're all having a swish day and things be happening. I guess let's just go to, like, that looks close, so what's yeah, get to this one first. I rearranged the living room a few weeks ago, but I had only plugged in the TV. Need to undo and redo all the cable management and couldn't be bothered. Dude, I have had 2 like 5-meter HDMI 2.0 cables for like 2 years. So I could, because I've got my Xbox One and my PS5 on a shelf, a lovely shelf. I built some like nice oak shelves and shit. I've got like my books and my manga and my light novels. Got some games, and then I've got like PS5 and stuff there. But it's a bit too far away from the monitors, so I bought those. I still haven't connected them. I played the PS5 once, and that was like an awkward connection using an old wire. Fucking stupid. One of them things. You get. I take things like 80% of the way, and then I finish them. And oh yeah, I don't need to land. I can just get out. It's much quicker to do this than previously. Void running. It's the run that had the runs in the void. Do 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 do. We just go to this one because this is the one we saw. We need to go to the station at one point now. I think we were right by it as well, just but stop by on the way to the next one. Because if we don't get in the station, obviously we don't have a station link. But also there are some goodies in there. Right, as soon as we're in the atmosphere, I just will switch that to pulse power. Oh, down in war. So we can go not too shabbily Wydankasham. Been thinking about this, where we're going to take this build, and I have a really good idea. Well, I think it's a really good idea. What the hell? Sorry, I just noticed an email pop up on my thing. Who is data? Oh, it's for the domain. Okay. No, I went like who is it's basically it's basically like a registry for domains on the internet. You need to kind of, I think you need to do that anyway. Like to have a domain, you need to have you need to sort of, I don't know, just like properly register it, so it's like if things need to get in contact with you, they can, stuff like that. It's like when something that pops up, is like, okay, I'm gonna probably check that. Oh man, I don't think I could. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, I could live without it, but like, having emails, having smartphones, and having your emails like instantly just notify on a smartphone, holy crap! That's like probably one that, like, that kind of thing is one of the biggest game changers, like in current world, I guess. Like when I was a kid, there's no phones. The internet was a thing, but people didn't have it in their homes. We had faxes. Like that was like peak technology. We had a fax machine, and of course that just meant for me, don't pick up the phone, because and if I do it here, put it back down immediately because you probably fucked it up, and Dad's gonna be annoyed. And like, but yeah, like smartphones is crazy. Like living before and after smartphones. Smartphones and the internet. Redonkulous. But of course, completely all used to it now. Dude, yeah, if it weren't for emails and the ability to do financials on my phone, I'd have moved away from the leash years ago, but it's so convenient. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely crazy convenient. Yeah, like, yeah, financials and stuff, yeah, I can just, like, I don't... Like, I remember, like my mother skipped, like, computer banking. She went from in-person banking to only recently phone banking. It's completely skipped anything in the browser. But, like, I used to think browser banking was amazing, and then it's like, oh, just, like, freaking app on your phone. I do everything with it now. Like, you log onto a browser like once every 3 years or something into your bank account to do something that for some reason you couldn't do it on your phone for some reason, but normally you can. We used to have to kill robots to get on the internet. These robots have forgotten that and are getting all uppity now. Yo, Sergeant Sunshine, how's it going, man? Also, sorry, I missed your 80 stream streak last week. That's crazy, dude. Like Dark Lord came to 65 just after that, and like I saw that, but missed the one before it. 80 stream streak is mental, dude. You're probably now 84, I guess. Let's get these goodies. Oh, you son of a bitch! I've already been here. I must. I didn't need to come in here. Going good, and that's okay. And yep, just 84. That's mental, man. I won't say who, but I saw someone the other day with like a 700 stream streak on someone. It's like, holy crap, that's mental. The person might be watching right now. Like, that is crazy. It's like epic freaking streak. I didn't know like people had streamed that many times since streaks were a thing. Right, let's get to these other planets, and then I can get the address on, and everyone can be like, "Ah, that's how to get there. That's key." It's a good system, and I think other people are would like to potentially use it. Oh. This one. That's one I'm using currently. This one is not. Is that a planet or a moon? This one. We'll go this one, that one, then the one close to the planet I'm working on, then we can just go back. Oop-a-doop-a-doop, skip-a-dip-up, scoop-doo-doo. Right, hot planet. The ones that are that high are the streamers that participated in the beta for stream streaks. Ah, okay. That makes the sense. In fact, this person does stream like twice as much as I do. I think they stream like all but one day a week. Like, I'm more of a... Well, I should be. I'm releasing videos in like a month. I'm more of a YouTuber who streams than a pure I'm not a pure streamer. If I was, I would definitely need to be streaming 6 days a week. Right, let's get out the seat. Actually, I really enjoy streaming when I'm streaming. I'm not sure I could do it 6 days a week though. But I don't think I'm good enough to do only streaming. That's not fishing for confidence, by the way. That's just... It's not like a, oh, I feel bad just that. Like, I just think that. Redeem stream. Right. So the next one would be this one. Yeah, no good enough. Yeah, I'll for sure come first. I'm not sure what is the nail in the coffin, but that's hilarious. A little bit. Not fishing for confidence, guys. Yeah, cause yeah, you are shit. Oh, that's glorious. Out the seat. Test. First contacto. We might just have one. It'll be easy for market. And mixture of the two so far. 61% of people have a mixture of the two. That makes sense. Like, I don't know if I worded that well enough. So I did a poll on YouTube. What type of base do you... But I'm not sure if I said do you have or primarily use. So if it's have, everyone has a planetary base, so it can't be nomadic only, really. Unless you're abandoned mode, then you don't have the starting quest that makes you build one. So let's have a look. How do I word that? Oh, what type of base do you use? So yeah, I did word it. Because yeah, so like it seems most people do use a mixture of, I mean, nomadic and static. I would say if you use a mixture, it's probably because you just haven't got everything in your nomadic. It does take quite a lot of effort to build a nomadic base to have everything that you would need. And like if you're like me, where you can only use a Corvette for a nomadic base, then holy crap, Dark Lord, how's it going, man? He be rolling. They see him rolling. Ooh. And nothing's happening apparently. I primarily use a single main base on a planet, but I'll call in the ship base as needed, mainly for storage offloading. I primarily use a single place, but I'll use the ship as needed, mainly for storage. Oh, so yeah, I feel like that's not like, so that's not nomadic at all. That I'd say that's like planetary base, because the calling a ship in to have a storage isn't really using a ship as a base. And yo, old explorer, how's it going, man? Awesome to see you, dude. And Anton, how's it going, man? What was the command? I think it's roll space 3 Dark Lord. And yo, Anton, how's it going, man? You should talking mad shiz, not letting me post. Wait, what? What was happening? It's good to see you now. I can see you've posted. Okay, no, it's fine. Here's what I put originally. I tend to just make bases as teleport zones and use Corvette Freighter as base for operator. So I would say that is nomadic base, not a mixture of the two. Personally, like by use, I mean actually use the base. Like the base has functionality. I think teleporting to the base isn't really included that, but I suppose you could argue it is. So either way, it really goes. Yo, Paul, how's it going, man? It's a bit of a strange question. I believe if you have a Corvette or freighter base, it's always... Yeah, I probably should have said primarily, maybe, instead of use. I think if you have a Corvette or freighter base, it's always going to be a mixture. Well, that's why I put use and not have. Because my normal saves, I don't use planet bases, I only use my freighter base. Now, I suppose if you argue that teleporting to a base to use the portal next to it is using it, then yes, I do a mixture. I must use other people's bases. All your unlocked bases belong to me. Oh yeah, it's like a default setting that no one can ever use your refiners and shit, which is a bit annoying. On one of my PD saves, I only have planet bases for portals, but nothing else. All base components are freighter based. So I don't know why I'm having to reread this. It's like when you this is the problem I used to have with reading books. I used to read it, then I'd have to reread the page because I realised I didn't take anything in. Yeah, I did technically read it, like aloud in my head. Aloud in my head, that's weird. You know, the inner voice. But yeah, anyway, so I only have planet bases for portals, but nothing else. All base components are freighter base. So yeah, that's basically how I would play on a normal save. I just closed Chrome, then opened it back up again. Original message, hi. It came up saying subscribers only. Then that error. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Wait. I've got top chat on. I'm just going to click that to live chat to see if that helps. That never makes any difference for me anymore. It used to. But no, I'm not seeing any difference. I'm not seeing a hi. In a voice, weirdo. It's like, it's in a monologue, isn't it? Like I have it in a monologue in my head all the time. In a monologue. Weirdo. So good. That's the that girl was in a load of like American Pie movies and stuff, wasn't she? And yeah, I can't remember her name there. Then I could mainly operate one of my Corvettes, but I may have bases for industry. So yeah, if you have bases for industry, that's 100% mixed. But yeah, I probably could have worded the poll better. I agree. So rename upload, rename upload, rename upload. Oh, rename upload. Even though I've already. Oh yeah, I've already uploaded that one. Rename upload. Rename upload. And then everything has been renamed. Yeah, Mutsu no Kinzoku is... What is it? It was the 3-something Kinzoku. What was that again? No, 6-something. The 6 metals, maybe? I think it was the 6 metals. Something. By the way, I looked, and even though Google doesn't translate Roku to 6, it is definitely 6. So what was it doing that? Weird. I'm guessing maybe the context in this, it would be Mutsu, not Roku, but... Is that the new series of Scrubs original? Oh, that would be the original, because I haven't seen the new series yet. Oh, you mean... Oh, what John said, just what 7th episode, that would be the new series, I would have thought. Scrubs after we wrapped up Fringe. Hells yeah, dude. 7 out already, that's crazy. Man, I'm looking forward to watching that. Is it? Do you think it's going to be a 20 episode series, or is it going to be like the new stuff where it's all 10 episodes? There's no way they're an hour long, so I feel like it's got to be 20. We can join your channel without paying, right? Joining without paying is subscribing. Pressing the join button is memberships, which is paying. But press subscribe. This is YouTube. If you subscribe on Twitch, it is paying unless you have Twitch Prime, like Amazon Prime, which gives you 1 free Prime subscription a month. I need to rewatch Fringe. I don't think it's all on anywhere. It's actually, yeah, there's a few series there, wasn't there? And it was such a good series as well. It was really underrated, I felt, that one. I don't know how many episodes Scrubs he's going to have, but more would be preferable, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many episodes Scrubs Plus has it. Cool, cool. Holy crap, Dark Lord. Yes. Can't see the thing. Yo, Dark Lord, thank you for the 7 gifted subs, man. L's to the yes. Good Daisy. How'd you cope with Storm Dave? So that was the big storm. Okay, yeah, it was pretty windy last night. It's fine. No tiles are missing, as far as I know. I haven't actually checked fully. No fence panels missing. And it was just really windy. The only real annoying thing was that when it gets really windy like that, my letterbox goes doof, like as if someone's knocking the door every so often, because the wind can get big enough that it kind of gets in a bit and then flaps it. And then so the fact it was called Dave. What, Dave? Anyway, thank you, Dark Lord, man. Super appreciate the freaking 7 gifted subs, dude. House to the air. By the way, you were trying to roll. Oh, you did. You did get the roll properly in the end. Oh, you did sub roll. So why didn't you just do roll space 3? Or does that do the thing where you have to do like words and then it picks one or something? I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Dark Lord, man. Very much appreciated, dude. Hells to the year. And welcome, Lord Merrick, Greg 105, Shirefolk AK, Fangface 69. Fun. What? What's a pun? Am I getting... Read what I said before. Oh, okay, I'll read it a sec. Fangface 69, Jemdar, Sin of Rhino 87, and Nick Bowman. Awesome to have you guys, and welcome. Thanks again, Dark Lord, man. Super appreciated, dude. Oh, where do you fill your ingredients for a sub? Oh, sub roll. Oh, for goodness sake. That's pretty good. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's good. It's stupid, but it's good. The best jokes are stupid. I learned not long ago some people don't have it in a monologue. Yeah, I can't remember where. It might have been from an MXR Plays video. Because Genie, turns out, doesn't have an inner monologue. Henry does. And Genie was like, wait, you guys like hear a voice in your head? What? And he's like, well, what do you do when you're reading? And like, do you like read the book in your head? She's like, no. And it's like, what do you do when you're sitting there doing nothing? It's like, is your brain just empty? She's like, oh, it's amazing. Not in the UK, unfortunately. What's that? How do you cope with the fact that it was called Dave? Thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you, YouTube. It's on the fritz for me. I might be lurking more than normal. That's weird then, yeah. I don't know why that's doing that. But I have not put chat to memberships only, 100%. You do not need to pay to chat on my feckin' streams. I don't know. Right, Swish, I'm caught up. Hells yeah. Thank you again, Dark Lord Man. I seriously appreciate that, dude. Freaking 373 subs you have gifted on the channel in total. It's ridiculous, man. Holy crap. I really appreciate it, man. Oh, it's on Hulu, but we get Hulu with Disney Plus. Yeah, I think we do. Because Hulu's like an American thing that England hasn't ever really had. Oh no, Hulu might be with... For some reason, in my head, Hulu's connected to HBO. But also HBO is another thing we don't really have in the UK. Any big shows on HBO would be on Sky in the UK. Like, I would get a Sky subscription for watching Game of Thrones. Oh, I think I might have an NPC driver Starborn to fill out my squad. Ooh. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. It's like a way you can glitch the... You can glitch your squadron's vehicles to be like ones, so you can like redeem like that or whatever, then switch it and then make that your start squadron ship or something. It's quite cute. But hells yeah, hype train for the win. I don't know what this is. Show me. Is that? Oh, I don't know what's going on in the chat now. It's supposed to show me something, but it just says... Oh my god, what? I'm just on the way, is that it? I'm not believe it. I've ruined my chat thing. I can't see actually in the chat. If I just... Okay, that's like a win. Ah, there we go. I can close that. There we go. Thank goodness. Choo-choo, hells yeah. Right, let's get my dashboard back up. Sorry, guys. It's been the thing when you scuba and do. Gabba-diddly-dee, ba-dabba-doo-roo. Kuru. Why have I got 4 screens? What's... Oh, it made a new window. There we go. Perfect. Right. Now I can get the address for the planet we're building on, and everyone can come and come here. Do that so it saves and has an even better chance to upload to the service. Mixture, but have recently been building my bases near my colonies and recycling plants. Hells yeah, yo, Michael Flowers, how's it going? So, yeah, I've got one flying a Wraith, another Star Wars Speeder, inspired vehicle, and the one inspired by the Millennium Falcon. Hells yeah. That's cool, man. And game up. I have to get a level 20 train to get any more emotes. Good lord. That might be doable in a drops or something. But that's going to happen outside of something like that. I think the highest we've had... I don't know, it's in the teens, I think. It was a drops. Right. Shabba, here we go. Let's go. Didius. That is not a good name. I feel like this is a base that makes baby oil. Let's rename that. Although maybe I have to do it as a reference to Diddy now. Didius Maximus. Oh dear. Let's call it Tiny in Japanese. We've named the system like a Japanese name, so let's keep that theme. Tiny, well, smallest Chisei. Chisei, we'll have to call one Uki, which is big. But I suppose that's small, it's not tiny. Is there a word for tiny? Definitely some jokes there. Japanese or tiny? Oh, it still says Chisei. Small, little, tiny pocket size. Petite, small, tiny. pardon me, diminutive bantam would be... Oh, it's not showing what that is. It's not showing the pronunciation. I don't know how to say that one. It's foo, but with a little circle on the top right. Does anyone know what that means? Then there's te. There's something te. What if I copy and search that? What if I just translate? Oh, that it's Pucci. Oh, it's Chi, not Te. Okay. So it's Pucci. That's fine. We can go with Pucci or Chisei. That's more petite. Is that like how olive oil is pressed? What the hell is that? I have to get a level 20. Oh, sorry. So is that like how olive oil is pressed? Wait, how what is? I don't know the context of that comment, John. What do you mean? Oh yeah, and I need to get the address for this planet. So if you guys want to hang out here, you can. Just get it on dark background. You son of a bitch. Cool. Let's get it on screen. I just need to... oh, you mentioned something about baby oil. Yeah. I sat out off. Yes, it's because the base is called Diddy or something. So will this now show the proper one? Nope. What? Why didn't that... Is the right thing in the right folder? Sorry, 2 seconds. Just checking the screenshot folder. Oh, the actual... That is the right photo. It just didn't show the address on it. Why? Oh. Maybe if I do it like this, will that show? No. Has it stopped showing the address? I mean, I can fix this. I've taken a screenshot a different way. I'll just have to put that in the folder. Goodness sake, what's going on with that? We see it here. Yeah, so yeah, I can see it on screen when I'm taking the photo. It's just the screenshot itself doesn't have the address on it, which is the problem. It's what's needed for it to show up on the top of the screen there. So I've taken it with the NVIDIA screenshot, which takes it of the whole display itself. And that will have the photo on it. I'll then paste that. This is a pain in the ass, shouldn't have to do this. I'll then paste this in the screenshot folder. Go on disk. There we go. That should now work. So if I reset this. There we go. Perfect. That's the address. Good lord. What a pain in the vagina. That's weird they did that. It worked last week. And then we haven't had a game update. So I wonder what's changed. Any Permadeath guy who's fine to jump out. So, the way I actually want to build this, the first floor is going to be Oh, I forgot for that. The first floor is going to be a storage. So it's going to have the storage container, isn't it? Now, that means this is actually a different... We're going to make a circle. Going to have circles and shit in this bitch. Hey bro, I've been trying to get all the glyphs, but trolls have choked up the system. Is there an updated address? Well, I mean, that system's the system. On the video, I've noted all of the... where all the graves are, like the planet and coordinates, so you could manually fly to them. You'll want to make sure multiplayer is not on. If multiplayer's on, they can... like fudge. They can like be so you for some reason it won't give you the glyph but that's multiplayer usually fucking with that. If there's a base there, you can report the base via the quick menu, go to that, it'll be just to the right of photo mode, and report it, and that will cause the base to disappear from your game, allowing you to access the thingy. Now sometimes player bases rotate. So sometimes the proper ones for that mark the glyphs from the person who created the system, his bases won't be there all the time, but they do rotate and they always come back. Which is why you'll see that there's a lot of comments saying the base is no longer there, and then there's lots of comments saying the bases are there. And it's a constant, like 1 week they're not, 1 week they are. Which is why the video's still up. Because it isn't broken, it just sometimes looks like it might be. If you have any, did that help? Did that solve? Or maybe an NVIDIA update? I haven't updated the graphics drivers in this week. So now, if we want the old stand on here is a pretty safe one. Teleporters are one of the last things, or the last things to despawn, one of the first things to be created. This is because obviously they teleport over a distance, so the game is like prioritizes those for loading in. So standing on one is a good way to be safe and not falling through the graphics when building on Permadeath. I'm not enjoying this lack of light, but we'll probably have light soon. Now, I could face that way with the lights there. So let's... First of all, we're going to have to work out how to build a circle. Let's just delete these for the moment. We want it this height. All round this height. It doesn't actually have to be perfect. And the centre we do want there. So we'll... yeah, I should probably put the centre back. That's fine. We'll then use this to get the central point, snapping point, but it doesn't want to snap to that, so we'll put a wall in. Now, we could get... The easiest for this is probably going to be to have the garage door here. We'll then have this and glitch. Nope, that didn't work. Because the bottom point of this is where we want this, but it doesn't want to glitch. The timing is fudgy these days. Maybe I could, as we're going to do a lot more glitching, maybe I could focus on getting the timing better. Just try it anywhere else. I don't know that that works. Let's do that so it doesn't take me out of the video thing. No. Nope, that one isn't working. Build that so it's done. Right, let's look at the timing then. So, I guess we could alter it by a millisecond and then try it again or something until we get the timing perfect. Now, it's not building. It's usually not building the thingy after. So it's not a question of the build button. Oh, did I do it the wrong way? Did I do it from this? Yeah, okay, it works that way, but not the other way. But we've seen this a few times. But most of the time it does work. Oh, it definitely does that. Easy for putting this shit on. Right, let's get on that timing. I wonder. No, I can't have free plays on. I'd love to know what... It does seem to... I don't know if maybe certain things make the timing worse. Right, I'm going to open up IQ. To bring it up so you can see it as well. I don't think there's anything... Oh, there is firmware available. I don't think that matters for this. Yeah, so I'll bring the display up so you guys can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, you're just seeing the game being paused. Actually, can I make the text on this bigger? You guys can see it. Better, and it was all better. Look at the stars and how they shine for you. And everything you do. No, I don't think it's going to work. It was all yellow. Finally got some light in the game though. So, macros. No, I need it on that profile. Go to this. Key bindings, key assignments. Install and run the Elgato Stream Deck software. Program G buttons with stream action. Oh, that's pretty cool. So the macro, is it 3 we've been using? Oh. Oh, it's Q. So it's not R, because Q is the thing for... Maybe it's this. Well, let's see what's on it. Oh yeah, this is signed on one. So this is the one we're working with. Hey bro. And swishness. Right, so have this on. Why do I have a 3-millisecond delay before anything happens? Very strange. So there is no delay between, so maybe we'll add a 1-millisecond delay here. The delay event, 1 millisecond. Then move that to here. Then see what happens there. I assume this dynamically saves. If I put my thingy here, it won't be able to... accidentally put the thing down. So this still isn't a problem. Let's add another millisecond. And just change that like this. I can! Huzzah! Just switch between the two, so in case that helps the thing. That's still working. Into 3 milliseconds. Okay. 4. Previously, I didn't think we wanted any real gap, maybe. I mean, back originally, when I originally made macros for these, we did want a gap. Okay. Do 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 do, and everything you do, and it was all Scooby. R, by the way. Oh, scale. Yeah, so. Six. This is how I made the original macros, just experimenting until I got like the most working one. Weird thing is, it sometimes works though. Anything else I can snap it to here? Let you check something before altering further. So I'm moving. Yeah, that still works like that. Oh, never mind. Right, let's put a wall there again. Let's just double check that this still doesn't do it. Now let's put another wall there. Isn't working. But if we if we did it there before, it did work. So is the milliseconds issue now actually broken it? So if maybe that's why I moved that up there, to not delete it, but we'll move this. Doesn't want to work at all, buddy. So what's the difference between now? Is it only specific parts? If so, can we do it from a wall? Is it now not working on anything? By building it away from that area. No, it's not working at all. Well, we can't glitch if we can't get it doing, but I don't know what the difference is. If it was working before and it's not working now, there's been no game updates. There must be a way to fix it. If anyone has any ideas, by the way, happy to hear them. I'm also... At this stage, I guess we can try this going up a bit. Let's do this to 20. It's milliseconds, so it's nothing. Exchanging network. I don't see how that would change anything. I have stats actually on the... Oh, actually, yeah, you can see the stats on the stream. I didn't realise... Oh, because I've got display on. If you look on the top right, it has my frames, GPU usage, CPU usage, and latency. But that doesn't actually matter, because it's not an online game. You need to set the timing to gadunk. Thing is, anyone... obviously that's a joke, but obviously anyone can say gadunk in a different speed. Also, that sounds... I feel like you can't say that fast enough for how it was at one point. Because I haven't done this manually in years. Well, not more than just a couple of times to see if I can still do it. I mean, I can, but it takes some practice. Because like for a while, since a while back, it's been the times were way tighter, weren't they? For like at one point, we even had to switch which you press first with a Q and left click. Now, for some reason, what was working before we started trying to tighten it and work it better, isn't working at all now. Maybe unloading and reloading the area will help, so we'll try that. So, let's... do I have anything to save? Can I put a save point? I should be able to reach the storage in the ship from here. I cannot. This is a storage in the ship. If we get a bit closer, where is it? There it is. Hey, I can reach it. You like the new CD update? So I read most of it. It's like the biggest thing for me was not having to fully stop when to fast travel. Is there anything else specifically that I'd enjoy, Darknord? So I think I saved, but let's do that. Let's reload the restore point, see if that works. If it doesn't, we'll reload the game. Hold to run was in the previous update. I've already played the game twice since that was put in. The recent update added the ability to switch between hold and tap. Like it added a setting to go back, because some people prefer tap, but they added a setting so you can choose which one. But it's default to hold. It's cool though. Yeah, like I'm not making videos on Crimson Desert other than streaming, but I'm still like reading the living crap out of all the updates. Is it 2,000? I thought it was 1,000. It should be 1,000 storage, Dark Lord. And it goes up with the level of your camp. And what Craze has mentioned, though, the last level of the camp requires something that you may not want to do. And that counts for like 300 of the storage or whatever. I mean, I'll probably still do it because I don't know, it's part of the story. So let's see if we can do it now. Can still do this. Even that didn't do it definitely the one time. Do I actually have to put... Do you have to put the delay the opposite way? We can try that. It used to be that. Oops, so maybe it is now. Brotherfucker. We'll give it a go. Still work to do that. Put a delay there. Let's try 3. Move you, motherfucker. Armor for cats. Well, the armor for cats already existed. They just added one new set. Hide helm. That's a big one, yeah. There's now a hide helm option. Son of it, just work. My God. No, they just built that. They definitely don't want more than this. Yeah, so this just is too early. Ice Tech, yeah. I'm played in a bit. Wait, really? Although I suppose, yeah, you've been really busy with work, haven't you? But you've got either this next week off, or you've got holiday coming very soon, haven't you? And I think you're planning to play nothing but Crimson Desert. So 6 is definitely too much. I'm not sure that was the way to go. Oh. Oh, no, it's not again, for feck's sake. Right, let's reload the game itself. Oh, last Friday. When it, as in the Friday just gone or the Friday before? So I assume... I feel like when people say last Friday, they mean the week before the week you're in. Right, but I assume you actually mean the last Friday, so 2 days ago. But that's cool, man. Hell to the... Wait, so you still haven't played it yet? What's going on? You had real life getting in the way or something. I'll turn off display cap before I do... Quit the desktop. Just go quit desktop then start a game up, see if that helps. If not, if this doesn't, then we're just going to... Build without glitching. Oh yeah, it's Easter, of course. Yeah, happy Easter, everyone. I've been eating. I got an egg. It's a Cadbury mini eggs egg. I've already eaten the 2 tiny little packets of mini eggs in it, which are still delicious. And to be honest, if anything, it means I'm not just like filling my gob full of ridiculous amounts of chocolate. And the 2 bags of mini eggs are gone. The egg is 2/3 gone. It's like I'm the type of I don't need chocolate. And at one point in my life, I didn't really eat sweets for years. But now, I do get a sweet tooth. It's really annoying. I'd love to just ignore it. But like, basically, if I don't want to eat sweets, I don't buy them. So if I have sweets in the house, I'm going to eat them. My egg lasted like 15 minutes. Yeah. Bad, man. It's bad. Oh yeah, and I've got an accidental coffee one. I'm probably going to eat that. It's like a latte one. It actually looks really good. But it was for someone, but it was the wrong one, and they don't like coffee. I'm prepping to go after Frosty, due up at Honemark Ruins. Should be fine. I got Righteous Verdict to 26 attack with level 3 speed and level 4 crit rate, and also Crow's Pursuit and Athor's Orb. Kind of a boss killer. I have no idea what any of those things are. I haven't been watching any videos or reading any Reddit things on where to find things. I don't want to know either. But I'm fairly happy with my armor as it is. But I'm definitely not overpowered. The bosses are a lot easier. Like, I did the Reed Devil. Why am I clicking this? I did the Reed Devil on, like, no armor upgrades at all. I just had the original stuff with a different helm I picked up. That was it. I think I'd upgraded my sword 3 times, but that was it. Like, you know, the plus 6 attack and no extra armor. Redonk. Gek bought the Reed Devil off stream. I'm really annoyed. He said he recorded it, but I wanted his reaction to it and everything. I mean, he's already nerfed the bosses, but still. I wanted to see the pain in his eyes. But apparently now you don't have to parry it or anything. You just overpower it. Right, what G-Fizzle Faux Shizzle am I having today? My tamarind egg fresh is in the sun. All night to get lucky. I've had that in my mind because it's all night to get glitchy. We're going with Yuzu Slash because it's refreshing and delicious and it's a warmish day. I'm hunting a new helm, that's all. Besides, I did also defeat an ancient. I have no idea what that is, but please don't explain what it is because that would be a spoiler. You're way ahead of probably everyone else in the chat. Got it. So be careful, please. I bought some of those Tonys in the egg box too. They were nice. Tonys in the egg box. Wait, now I've seen like this Tony's brand before. I've never actually tried it. Is that the one that's like proper old school paper wrapping, but also the design looks like a 5-year-old made it? Like the actual art design. I kept seeing it and thinking it was Tunnies. The chocolate brand, by the way, in the UK. Like, it, kind of, but only in the sense that it's like oil with paper wrapping, which is just how all chocolate was at one point. But the only stuff I've seen is way too pop art for Wonka. Like, Wonka was more like child luxurious, I thought. Unless it's like a new Wonka's thing. Oh, you get Tony's in the America then. It's okay. If we get chocolate soft and Tony, let's have a look on. I'll Google it. Look and see what it's like. It's actually good then. Oh god. Permadeath. 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 Permanent death. I'm saying way, Sean. If it's in the house, I'm having it. I've been good though and haven't bought sweets for home. Yeah, I rarely buy sweets because of that. Sometimes, like the other day, I ran out of rice. Well, I ran out of jasmine rice, and I thought I haven't had basmati in ages, so I've got some basmati as well. I always keep 3 types of rice. I've got 4 currently. So japonica always, jasmine or hum barley always. Then sometimes I also like to keep brown rice, so I have hum barley brown rice. And this time I've got aged basmati as well, because I'm feeling fancy. I was buying by the 5 kilograms to go through a lot of rice. Oh yeah, so yeah, when I was buying that, I was like, you know what, treat yourself. So I got like a pack of Haribo. And that went within 10 minutes of it arriving. Run, bitch. Last time I'm gonna die. So the gimmick brand, the chocolate is average, like anything, quality cost, even with sweeties. So yeah, it is the one I was thinking of. Chocolonely? 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 Okay, it's Dutch chocolate brand, founded in 2005, journalist Teun van Kuchen, to combat child labour and exploitation in the cocoa industry, aim for 100% slave-free chocolate. Oh, that's cool. That does imply that every other chocolate brand is involved in slavery. Is that true? Or is it just true for some? And for its unequally divided bars, the brand offers diverse flavors like milk chocolate, sea salt, hazelnut, and dark chocolate available. Selling point. Bars are unevenly divided. Those reminds me of Crunch with the unequally divided. Sounds like one of those flavors. Yeah, that's it. I'll have to try it. I'll definitely try it because like every shop near me sells it. But like it might only be like one version of it. I'll give it a go. I just assumed it was gimmicky and the design made me think it would be terrible. The price of Tony suggests it's ethical. Yeah, I'll try it. It's about 7 hours. It's too dark right now. Wait, what the hell does that mean? Anyway, Sean, give it brand chocolate average. Yeah, my favourite chocolate. If I want proper, like if I want, damn storms. Fine, we'll talk for a minute while, like still. So when it comes to just basic chocolate, Cadbury's is all the way for me. It's cheap for the quality, I think, and it's just good. I've tried a bunch of American chocolates and they taste like the crap chocolate here, in my opinion. You know, it's drier. It's almost like there's like I found Hershey's to have a sort of grainy texture, whereas Cadbury's is always just like full-bodied and quite, you know, like creamy and stuff's good. Doesn't surprise. Well, yeah. So like, there is a reason why Hershey's is grainy and stuff. It's because in America, it's massive. And the UK's way smaller. So Cadbury's can just get that product to you, to the stores, really easily and quickly. It's also just not that hot in the UK most of the time. In America, a load of parts of the US are really hot. The reason it's all grey and stuff is because they had to make it super stable for travel. And unfortunately, a lot of stuff that makes stuff awesome, like the cocoa butter and stuff, that spoils. Which is ironic because you also use fat for like comfy, for like long storage and stuff. But different kinds, you know. Or rancidity is more the word for fat, I think. But yeah, it's Italian chocolate. A Medi. I've never tried a Medi. I've never seen in that. My favourite generally to go for is Hotel Chocolat, which is just really nice chocolate. It's like way better than Cadbury's. It's obviously far more expensive. It's really good. Like, it's like that treat. Just their basic, my favourite is their milk chocolate with honey and pistachio. Holy shit. Just a bar with some pistachios in, the milk chocolate just mixed with honey. Holy crap, it's good. It's lethally good, man. Holy jism. Been out too long in the Midnight Sea. I also really love Ritter Sport. That, I believe, is American. Or it might actually be German. But it's very available in America. It's also one of the healthiest options for you. It has like the least heavy metals and stuff in it. Let's see, where's the... that way. Ritz Sport's super good. I love like the dark chocolate with hazelnut. It's really good and quite good for you as far as chocolate goes. But it's also, I love the white chocolate with hazelnut. That shit, like the bar goes in a second. It's like 100 gram per block. It's like it goes in, it could easily go in like a minute. Ridiculous. That sounds goddamn delicious. I tell you what, it is, man. It's so good. I think Theo was my last chocolate purchase. Theo? I've never tried Theo. By the way, the reason I actually even tried Ritter Sport in the first place was because Brian Johnson did a bunch of lab testing on most of the popular chocolates, as well as like you could call it a taste test, I guess. It's ridiculous because he doesn't eat it, so like he had the tiniest bite in existence. Like, can you really taste it? But yeah, that kind of came out as a winner for the ones that I could access. I'm a Reese's XL bar in one sitting. I always find Reese's Pieces or Reese's peanut butter cups, I find them overpoweringly rich. It's like, it's rich in a sickly way to me. Like an unpleasant richness. Like Ganache is super rich. It's even more rich, but it's not rich in a bad way. And to me, Reese's Pieces is rich in a bad way. But that's just me. I know that's like one of the most beloved like chocolate things out there. So I'm definitely in the minority, I think, in that. But like the Gabo chocolate in Japan. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Pretty sure I had that with the macadamias because that was really good. It's also the best name in existence. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Chocolate. Is it Galbo? Oh, it's Galbo, not Gabo. Gabo is better name though. Don't name a chocolate brand Gabo. Why? Why do you think? Okay, I didn't try this one. Chocolate, which one did I try? Runky. Images, see if we can find it on there. Oh, I think it's Meiji. I think the one I tried was Meiji and it was a macadamia thing. Yeah, almond. Oh no, that's an almond one. It looks similar. Oh, and Ghana. Gabo sounds like a school playground insult. I think it is. I think Gabo is legitimately a school boy insult from the 90s. Okay, it's not happening today. Damn, glittery is not a foot, not even a leg. For some reason now, oh, there's one more thing to try. I need to close the IQ software. Oh, penis. Put a penis in your pocket, baby. Come on in. Don't put penises in your pockets. They don't keep well. They need to be refrigerated. Yep, for some reason now it's not happening at all, even though it was working mostly before, and they are fucked with it. Were you fucking with it? Yep. So that didn't work, it's in the wrong place. It's not properly straight, I don't think. Just glitch it like a space daddy already. Yeah. Meiji, yeah, the one of them, I think. Toad seed, overwhelmingly powerful. Yeah. Oh, peanut butter M&Ms. Okay, yeah, peanut butter M&Ms are good because they're smaller. My favourite ever M&Ms, caramel. Holy shit! You can't get all that. You can't get too many flavours of M&Ms in the UK. Not really. You can import them, but you know, it's not like a normal thing. The first time I went to America, I bought a load of different M&Ms from Nob Hill. Best name ever. And caramel was one of them. Holy shit, it's so good. Peanut butter and jelly M&Ms, never tried that. But like caramel M&Ms, man, I didn't even want to share them that much. I just ate most of the share bag myself because they were too good. I took them to a festival with me, with some other flavours. They were the best, man. Caramel M&Ms. Right, caramel, as you Americans would call them. Jelly M&Ms kind of remind me of a different snack, but more of a bite, say. Like when I think of like jelly in a chocolate form, I think of Turkish Delight. There's a UK Turkish Delight like candy. It's quite nice. Just like a little block of chocolate covered Turkish Delight, like rose flavour. It's good. Favorite M&Ms was the limited edition peanut butter and jello they did in the summer in 2004. Yeah, so yeah, I've never tried that. If everyone likes it so much, why they not bring it back? Oh. I'm a peanut in a bottle, baby. We're going to have to do this without glitches, because the game's being spoopy. Which means we're probably going to want to keep the floor circular like this way. In scarcity and hyping the rerun. Well, yeah, but if they don't rerun it for like 20 years, isn't that a bit stupid? It's like if you're doing it the Ferrari method, sure, you know. Sell at small amounts at a high value. With like, but like large, making it like limited or whatever. But how is it NMS content being bumped off screen by M&M chat? I don't know. I didn't say it was smart. But we definitely actually got to get some building done now. If a fish didn't succeed, give up after like the 8th try. And dust yourself up and try again. You can dust it up and try again. Go in the right fucking space, you bastard. If a fish didn't succeed. Well, fuck you. There we are. It's a weird ass sometimes. Game over, man. It's game over. It's definitely Alien, isn't it? Or Aliens. I feel like we discussed this the other day. So, now as far as the floor goes, we're actually going to... The design I want now does not have stairs and shit. But first you don't squanch. Aliens said by Bill Paxton. Now, oh, so does anyone know what, if anything, the... What the hell are they? Squanch. What, if anything, these snap to? I feel like they must snap to something. So, like, in my head, like, it does feel somewhat connected to Predator, but I'm pretty sure it is aliens. Also, the best Predator quote is, "If it bleeds, we could kill it." There's also what the dude, I think he's went, like, is that, I can't remember if he actually says anything. I don't think he does he? It's like the, when the, Native American dude, he's like the super built one, he's just like, you know what, no, let's do this then type thing. It's like that moment, it's freaking awesome. Who should I snap to cubes? Cubes. Cuboid, boy. The one thing I did not get a bunch of. Let's get some Farouk Doosley from Ash Boople. Let yourself up and try again. You can get off and try again. Try again, Let's see if it does it to the cube. To the cube. Cube, you little bitch. Right, it doesn't do to this. Okay, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't do to the hollow cubes, because this is just a solid cube. So, have I got any things to be able to get more of? Any... No. Oh, got 5. Camera different. Reality fractures. Ah! Where's that coming from? It's reflecting off my wallet. No, it's not. Where the hell is that coming from? It's reflecting off the Xbox. I've now put my DSLR camera strap over the shiny bit to take some of the edge off. Reflecting from the gold in your wallet. It's a black wallet. It's just slightly shiny because it's leather. Reflex books. Oh, damn it, thanks. Didn't even take freaking Arflet, but you've got Reflex by Duran Duran just instantly in my head. There needs to be a version of that for wrestling. The suplex is a swishy move. Are there any right around us? Yeah, let's quickly get just a couple more. It's beefing with me. It's a lonely child. Skip boop boop. Skip it. If Arfleck comes in now, he's going to be like, it lasted a week! It lasted a week! He's super proud of himself, the bastard. I actually shaved. Well, I say shaved. I actually neatened shit up. You see, I haven't got a massive neck beard now, because it normally comes down to here. The actual fur. But if I don't take it up a bit, I get like a really thick bit at the bottom here. It's so weird. But I'm not sure if this one is really, if this way is particularly good for my jawline, because it extends the tip there, and I've already got a slightly longer face. So I wonder, should I not have the gnomish point? Should I just have it like the same? Because it's shorter here than it is here. Or, yes, I don't have to help one of my roommates move stuff out of the art studio so I can make it to a local grocery store for their clothes. Hella! Isn't the really thick bit at the bottom the best bit? Depends what you talk about, JFC, honestly. You know, bottom-heavy bitches are definitely, you know, a fondness of mine, but I don't know if it's the same when it comes to a neck beard. I just lost my only female viewer there. Or she's a bottom heavy bitch and she's like, damn right. Maybe a blunt point, but not too pointy. I think I've got that. I don't think it's particularly super. I didn't make it pointy. I just basically kind of short, long, slightly trimmed, faded slightly so it blends. Like skinny butts and I cannot lie. Well, I don't like fat butts. But like, there's a difference between, like, you don't want a purely muscular butt, and you don't want like an overly fat, but well, you might do. There's like a balance there. That balance as all things should be, you know. You want, like, you definitely want several handfuls of you. Like, if you can hold it all, then it's almost like, well, actually, that'd probably be creepy. Alex, so I miss bank holidays. Never really thought Relax was the Bytebeat service bot app. What? So the battery died. I shaved, but the battery died after I finished the right side of my face. Look at these bank. Oh, dude, that's happened so freaking so often. I use a what's the name? You know, they call it the lawn mower and the weed whacker. You know, it's actually not made for your face as such. I think it is, but it's also made for your goodies. Well, actually, I have some of the other things on my desk. Manscaped, that's it. I've got the crop preserver ball deodorant. Gotta get them balls smelling fresh, gas. Yeah, I've got like the thingy. I can't find the charger for the weed whacker. I think it's the weed whacker. It's, you know, the nose trim thing. I was saying, for me, yo, Mark, how's it going? Like to go to the store, but really do not need to go, for I'm only out of snack food, but I still have food. To be honest, yeah, it's probably good to resist then, because then you won't be snacking needlessly. Get this one, then we'll get the few cuboid things, and we should be able to do it. There's a service bot app to deliver whatever you want in game, and there's also Bytebeat tracks that can be delivered too. I thought the song Relax was one of the tracks that was available. Oh. I've never looked at that. I feel it's definitely also something that I really shouldn't and don't want to promote. Could also probably burn some bridges if I did. It's just, well, it's the same as, like, you know, buying gold in WoW or something. Get back, kind of. Let's go up to the anomaly. I still need to try Manscaped and also Sheath Underwear. Sheath Underwear, that's a great name. Although it does kind of sound like the underwear equivalent of, like, Toad socks. Which, I'm not sure I want any individual sheath. Like, I'm a like a sort of boxer brief / trunk kind of enjoyer. I like a bit of freedom, but I don't want it sticking to my leg at all times, you know what I mean? That. I'll never forget the time when I some people might say I betrayed mankind. I revealed to one of my female co-workers in my old job that when a man, like, shakes one of his legs, he's unsticking something from the leg. I'm interested in to know how the separate compartments feel. Oh, so it is separate compartment like thing then. Oh god, so cradles like the shaft and your balls separately. Oh, I kind of want to try it though. I bought Toad socks back from Japan. I love them. Really? A friend of mine has, like, Toad shoes. They're like climbing shoe type things. War Crown, 81 freaking months, dude. Ridiculous. It's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Yo, 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 Zaintold. Spectacular chat, people. How's it going, man? Have you been doing swishly and whatnot? How has life been for the Crown of War? 81 months, man. That's mental. Frickin' redonk. Basically since the beginning. Over the memberships. Getting rid of these bat wings. Yeah. Like the chicken skin that needs to be separated. Reflex is a skibadoo when you skibadon't. We'll get like one of these. $5 though. Holy shit, man, that's expensive. I don't know if any of these others would be particularly useful. I think like maybe the doors and stuff, that's more in glitching. A window would, but also expensive as fuck. God, these windows are all the way down there. I won't be able to get to them. But hell yeah, life's been pretty good and busy. Going Star Citizen for a bit. Oh, cool. Hell's yeah, man. Well, next girlfriend, that ovens are self-cleaning because of the heat, and the guys only go on about clean the oven to give them something to do so they don't nag us. It's kind of, yeah. Anyway, good to see you, buddy. A Reflex must have some of the most ridiculous lyrics ever, but it's still a banger, yeah. I've been playing Elden Ring and Mass Effect Trilogy mostly recently. Hells yeah. I think we go for this, because it would be nice to have that. The spacing. Oh! The door could be good. It's not as clean. I can't glitch at the moment anyway. On me. A Scoob-Doo wanna skip a D when you diddly ding dang don't. Been busy AF at work, but I have every other Friday off now, so that helps on the balance. Health is good and debts are diminishing. Dude, that debts are diminishing is probably massively boosting the health on top of that. It's like, yeah, sorting that shit out. Good shit, man. Let's check, actually, let's check the weekend mission while we're here. We haven't done that in years. Or just go round up some buried data and get all the pods you want. I mean, I could, but we spent like 3 streams doing that. I don't really want to do another stream of it, is why I just got a few just. Rescue strand of life form. Meh. That's good. When you poop a scooperoo. Scoop, scoop, dabba ding dang day when you skip a dingaroo. I probably could have just, yeah, I could have used the teleport. Oh. I'm in my spoople again now, so we will fight down there. Yes, we will. Oh shit, how the hell did I miss Bush Wickerman before? Sorry for missing you, man. You have a ton of nanites, that's a good luck. Yeah, there's a shit ton of nanites. It's because I don't worry, fully earned. They're not dodgy. But I did use the expeditions to do it. I was grinding some last night, just a quick brag. 2.5 billion units, 75k nanites, 100k screws. So, dude, awesome, man. Hells yeah. Sorry I missed your comment there. I don't know how. Sometimes, yeah, just escapes me. Yeah, 2.5 bill, that's nice. Yeah, I've got half a bill, it seems, at the moment. Definitely get more, but with Abandoned, you need money less. And the nanites is more just for, like, upgrading ships and multiples. A scoop doop and a ski-ba-doo when you scabba swing go on. We'll do it like just low and slow. Get up, you sausage. Thank you. Get out to the ship. What are you doing, you shite and gizzard? How would you look that you get hurt? Always getting fucking hurt. Like a shitey bastard. I'd worked at this one company. Work days for 12 hours for day on with 3 days off. 12 hours a day for or day on with 3 days off and 3 days on with 4 days off. So every week I had 4 days off. Oh, hells yeah, dude. Yeah, other than one remaining large credit card, all our other debts are paid and on low interest like the mortgage. Dude, hells yeah, man. I'm glad all is well. Work has been busy AF for me as well. Always is, I agree. With Zane, the diminishing debt has to be good. Yeah, it's so good, man. The shizzle. Autophage settlements are buggy AF. Are they? What's actually happening, Spirited Game? Right, let's see if we can now get some of these snappy dudes. Oh, damn it. Do I need more pure ferrite? I do. The ferrite is a little pure. I need, and now I need more. I just have to use a bit of the old dust. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. I close my eyes. Only for a moment, then the moment's gone. Dust in the wind. There's no appear of certain buildings in those. Oh, okay. I thought they'd fixed all that. Bloody hell. Still being a wee bit shitty now. Okay, they snap to these as well. Das ist gut. They snap to these. Das ist gut. They snap to us. Das ist gut. Oh. Yes, Queen. Yeah, Queen. Yes, Queen. Now. Oh, that's fucking. Oh, you penis. What are you doing? Absolute jabroni. Penis is a cuboid room. Gibbity-doobaroo. Hey, sweet, snaps that as well, perfect. 12 hours, 12-hour days and a joke. Nah, they're not. It does depend what you're doing. Like, when I was at like this supermarket, like we worked nights, so it was pretty much pure. Like it was basically hard labor type thing. Hard to call it hard labor, but like, you know, I burnt 3,000 calories a night and stuff, and I was quite muscular by the end of it. Jabroni is a cool word. And like the most I ever did with those was 17-hour shifts, but those are rarities because they would wreck you. Now, what's the best way to do it with these? Can we get these on and then put a cuboid room snap to those? Can we snap a cuboid room to these? Nope. Can we snap these? We can. Snap those to that. Can we snap this to that directly? No. But we could just snap. Obviously just put the corridor to the other side first, but that will allow us to get our thingies here. That's how we can get our things on the perfect thing. It would be nice to have it. Yeah, okay, instead of doing that, because we'll have gaps if we do that. So, say we're doing it on this one, we'll actually put it here, put the corridor here. No. Oh, for goodness sake. Poop, poop, shoot is a lonely child. Move that one to there. Oh. And then, oh no, I did do it right the first time. So we want that there, and then we'll have that with the thingy face. So we can see what this looks like by doing this. Me, we. We're gonna need to get more pure fur out there. Let's get... What do we need for that? It's our magnetized... I think they snapped. It's kind of annoying that Heishi missed that. Oh, what snapping? Sorry, Ugdentide. One job I did 12-hour graves plus hour drive one way. So it's 14-hour days. Worst nights were door watch. Yeah, that's brutal, man. Fucking hell. I fortunately, like, I used to walk, so it would take 20 to 30 minutes to get there. But like, if I was really screwed, you know, get like a bus or a taxi or something, it'd be like 5 minutes. User of finer glit. No, I don't use dupes. But why anyway? To get just to get the extra materials, you mean? Yeah. Basic and modular don't mix well, is what I meant. Yeah, it's because they're different sizes, aren't they? So it's like you have to do some things to work around it, but you can do a lot. Make a bit of this magnetized. Yo, Bruce, how's it going, man? Shader Zibrovna? The soup deck is a delicious deck where you get the things for days. Now it's a little more annoying to get the line here. So we just have to go that. Well, no, one more time. That. Do a scabby when you doodle down. Oh, that's fine. Oh, still need more. So what's 19? Sorry, 19, 30, 38. Are they happy they just let me snap on center or on edge? Yeah, like having some built-in glitch building could be good. I mean, they did do that to a degree. They allowed us to phase things, whereas before we couldn't. That massively improved the things you do without glitching. Like just putting these walls there. Anything around rooms and corridors is a mystery to me. So, why does this look weird? Is that coming out further? It is. How? What happened there? Redo it. Definitely off. It shouldn't be that way. So that is correct. But why is it different? What did I do different? In the previous one, I went this first. Is it because of how they snap into each other? Yeah. So in other words, the way that wall snaps to a corridor is different to how a cuboid room snaps to a corridor. It actually shifts differently. I didn't realize that. That's really helpful though, because that means that allows me to make very minute adjustments. So that'll bring it in, which means we can make it neater than this. So I would, to be honest, for this, moving that way is actually a nice different distance. He said length of the triangle versus... No, it's not. It's not the length of the triangle, because that's why I did a wall from there and then did it off that. Although, that gap here... That's really annoying, but at least it's even. So, would it actually be better to have it the slightly forward way, because then there'd be no gap in between? Although I could put lights behind that. Hop off and grab lunch, Peter. Catch you later, John. Awesome having you, dude. Thanks, Wicked. Awesome to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. But, I mean, this is acceptable as it is. But would there be better the other way? I mean, we're going to need the magnetic... the magnetized ferrite, so let's quickly go and get that from... Make it in the ship. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, because I can just jump. That's why. Oh, still hurt a bit. Let's get some magnetized ferrite. Let's get carbon while we're here as well. Super annoying that it's broken and doesn't show the leaves. You should put loot behind the gaps like barrels. It's not a bad idea. I could definitely try that. Right, let's make some of this first. So the best way to make a load of magnetized ferrite. Is it just pure ferrite and platinum? Maybe. That little recipe. Oh, I've got a new recipe. And that gives you 12 magnetized ferrite per one of each of those. Ish. Yo, Minile, how's it going, man? Good to see you, brother. Sure does it. We need 350 for all of the things, the storage containers. So, well, we need 70 less than that. The 280. So, we'll just make 2 of these and that'll be good. God damn it, man. God damn it, boy. Good channel. Doesn't hurt to have a bit extra. Anything else we're going to need for these? Probably good to have some antimatter if we're going to try barrels and stuff in those gaps. I suppose we could phase the barrels so they look like a column. Is that what you actually were thinking, Space Weasel? You said behind. I don't know if you meant behind the gaps. So we could still reach them, but they're behind. Or, well, we can try both. Could look cool. Do 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 do. Oh, sorry, done. I have on tomato. Oh, nice cobalt. I'm glad I checked because I don't have that on me. Actually, how I was thinking was that would be visible but out of reach for anyone visiting the base. That's mean! It's funny, but mean. Mean old way. Ba, 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 ba. Na, 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 na. Where. I'll boost the end of the stream. So, how many sides do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7? 14? Am I right in thinking that? It's 6 sided, it's double that. I'm not getting mad, so it should be 12 sided. It's actually perfect size though, that is what we want. So let's have a look at the barrels. Obviously, I want to be a bit straight on that. That's not bad. Wow. Also, which two sides are not going to have... Maybe there should be opposite sides. Okay, I'm sold. Okay, that's cool then. No, these... There won't... I don't think there's going to be anything... There's going to be space, I think, for the top of these. I could work around that. Yeah, I could work around that. So, back in light. God, I needed to build in a place where it had the most light. Are there any lights I can build that will help here? Which are the brightest of this lot? Trip lights. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba. This one, tube? I don't see one called strip light. Let's put it there so you can see all the names. So you can tell me it's a specific one, unless I don't have it. I guess it's not on here then. The work most. When do you think we might get an update, Zane? Yo, OE. It's hard to say because none of us actually know. I do think there will be. I think, right, there's a potential for 2 updates before the big 10-year update of the year. If we're going to have 2, we're going to see one in April. If it's only 1, it could be start of June. Tube lights always seem good indoors, but a circle light looked better. Yeah, I think it's just bigger, isn't it, as well? So yeah, we'll just do a bunch of circle lights. And none of the millet. How do you light these? Am I going to have to osmosis them together? Meh. Meh, say? Meh. Every day is a new day. I won't take you for granted. I won't take you for granted. In the mix of my mistakes. Oh wait, this does have a connection point then. I had no idea. But what happens if I do this? It doesn't osmosis. Not to this. Huzzah! Voodoo. So, what direction is north? So, if north is that way, so that's the one we'd want. So I think this should be 0. That should be 1. So let's put this. Make this wall different. We can have like a galactic trade terminal down here and stuff, and then something else on the other side. Put that there to differentiate it. Now, set these up. I think that's right. Yeah, cool. Then, so, yeah, well, we want them slightly back so we have the thing in between, I think. Honestly, no, I think we do this. So, we'd want... Oh, we're going to get rid of those ones here. So this, 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 this. So we're going to have them a bit further back. I'm not going to do the barrel thing, I don't think. We'll just have it neat and we'll have more space as well. I think it'll look good. We'll do this one to work out exactly how the distance. See, I think it's this. So it snaps to it, but it doesn't like change anything. So the reason we're getting it further back, it's just the way this is, like the distance between this, it's the snapping point here. This is what's giving us that space, which is great because I'm able to use it, so I'm happy with that. It's probably because if there was a door on here or something, it would work fine. And it probably opens it up as well. I do have a door, don't I? Yeah. We've put a door here. Can we see? Yeah, so it is opened up, which means if this was the arches, this would look great, probably fine. I mean, I can also put a door here on the wood as well. That's the thing. But it's like separated out. Anyway, this is... So we don't need this. So we'll do that. We'll remove this. We'll then put a cube room. We'll then remove that. Put another cube room there. Remove that and put this here. Now, with a wall back in that place... No, we want it further forward. So maybe one more time. Which means... Let's see if we can push it forward without too much fecking about. So to do that, we're going to have... I don't believe corridors snap to... Not that. Oh, they do. Okay, that's good then. So let's remove that wall for the moment so we don't get a snapping point there. But actually, no, we don't want that there. Although, actually, it doesn't matter, I don't think. Let's actually have a look, because I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, I've messed it up. So, let's remove this. We'll put the thing back there. We should be able to salvage it from there. Oh, you can snap that to it, but not the other way around. Right, we're going to start from the beginning, so we definitely know exactly the steps we're taking. So, the first step is wall. The next step is to have corridor on the inside. This pushes the snapping point in. We then remove the wall. We put a cuboid room here. Do we? Or do we put a corridor there? Corridor there. Move that. Then try and put another wall here. So yeah, that's a forward wall. That's good. We then remove that. Put the one here, and now it's moved another step forward. We then put in container. Oh no, I need to do the cube first. We put the cube there, another cube there, remove that cube, and put this in. Move that cube and put the wall. That is far back enough. Oh, we can kind of see a bit of wood right in the back there. Is that a problem, do you think? Or is this an acceptable level? What do you think? Tube lights always seem to... Sorry. What do you think about this? I feel like that's a good distance. Like, we can see a bit of the wall through it, though, when it does that. If we brought it forward one more space, then it wouldn't have any of the wood visible through its... Yeah. I guess that's it. Oh wait, why is this turned off? Oh, because I accidentally deleted some of the connecting lights. And I was glitching. I mean, yeah, you can properly see it. So I think forward one more time. So I've got to move it forward 3 times. Oof. Right, let's do them all. Would you still see the wood with the power on? Oh, that is a good thought. Good thinking. Oh, man. Oh, yes. A little. It's not as bad, though. Oh! We can fix this. We change this to an arch. Perfect. We could actually... Oh, no. We could probably only have it... We could probably only move it forward once with the arch. I don't remember making that red unless that's just the colouring. Let's try on this one, moving it forward once. We've got to move all of them forward once. So let's just do... We haven't got enough pure power to do all of them at once. Oh, actually, crap, I'm going to have to do singly. That's annoying. I'm going to get more pure power out in a sec. Because that's going to be really annoying. Good thing to know if you weren't aware. Being in build camera mode means you're basically immune to this. But as soon as I go out... Pain! See, I think that's fine. The storm is making things a little annoying though. Thought this was on. Thought I'd connected that, but I guess not. Wait in here. Oh no, we'll sort the pure power out while the storm's going on. Oh, it's clearing. Now, could someone... Actually, I'll just do it myself because of the time. So, gonna go in chat and be all exclamation point refiner. I'll do it in both because I highly recommend that people check it out if it's useful to you. Refine recipes. So now that says Origins 3.02, but that's just the link. The actual... I've updated the page, and that link is just an old link that still works. I should probably update the command, to be honest. Right, let's bring that up. Go to site. I'll bring that up actually on things so you can see what I'm looking for. So go pure ferro. I want to I want a way to make a lot. I can't remember if we looked in this for all three as well. So it's magnetized, but is there a way to make a lot of pure? Well, I could make it through magnetized, couldn't I? We could just turn the magnetized into pure after. That's probably the way. Do. Go for a 3 from Fred doesn't pugnium. It's not worth it. Polished stone goes to 2. Is there any way to make polished stone? It just mag to pure very quickly. That's cool. See, there's only 1 polished stone. Good to know. Yeah, let's just do a bit more of what we did before and then we'll turn the mag. Remember, if you run out of platinum, gold and silver is pretty easy to get. Gold and silver makes platinum. Where the hell is the platinum? Put it in the ship. I did. Obviously, there's also Kurt's NMS Sky Assistant app, which is great for stuff like that. I've never actually used it. Like, but I know people like it. I don't know if the functionality is different. Obviously, like as in, I mean, his functionality is better. It's the app, so you just got the app on the phone. But I don't know if you can search the refining recipes in the same way. I don't know. I use my own website. I don't even use my own spreadsheets that I use to build the website. I just use the website itself. It's easier. Oh. Let's do all of it until we run out of platinum. Which isn't much more. There's a pretty good one. I made a close the window now, but there's a pretty good one that's to get. There's a 2 input recipe for Mac as well, which isn't bad. It's like 4 or 6 or something. I forget what it is. I was good with you every day. Freaking palm my head way too often. Okay, here's a subject. If you guys watching now could pick a No Man's Sky guide that you'd like to see, what would it be? I'm not saying I'll definitely make it, but making videos that I know people want is definitely something that I, consider in my video making process. Yo, Frost Felix, how's it going, man? Shades to you, good sir. Oh god, it's the fact that these refiners on the Corvette don't tell you when they're finished. It's super annoying. There's no just sitting there like a schmuck, waiting for nothing. For nothing. Doity McGavin and such. Look at you. Look at the beauty. Oh, right. Is it broken again? Did one of those go missing? Okay, here's a little lesson. There is such thing in this game as proximity power. It's wireless power. I might actually been the one who discovered this. I can't remember. Some time ago. Back in Atlas Rises. Basically, if these are close enough, so this is lit up. I think, are these lit up? Wait, does that... So, if you take, say, there's a power point, there's one of them here. Right, this is powered, this is not. If I link this with that, by just putting a few of these between, close enough to each other, so that they proximity link, it'll power that. Unless I overload the thing, of course. There we go, see. Proximity power. That is because when you snap a wire to one of these points, it's actually, the game just sees whether the end point of that wire is within proximity to a connection point. And so, these connection points on these lights are connecting to each other via that same process. Like, it's the game is like, okay, there's a thing there, so connect them to the grid that is powered or not, and blah blah. So this can be really helpful, especially in glitch building, because sometimes in glitch building, you have a bunch of things in one place, just maybe oriented in different ways, and there's actually a limit to how many wires you can have at a single point. So, if you want to power all of those things, although I think actually, like, a wire's end won't do it, but blah blah, and not everything does it. You can do this instead of having a wire connecting to each other thing in the same point, or whatever it is, or near each other. I think it's really close, but not close enough for the proximity. You can put one of these in the middle, which will power everything, and then just put the wire to that, and then this thing. The actual thing I'm thinking about was like 6 years ago, so I can't remember the exact context of it. But yeah, proximity power. It's interesting. Oh, I don't know why that went there. So let's build these. So I think we decided to go on this, didn't I? There's no reason not to. I will do the bottom of that. I've got ideas. I got ideas, brotherfucker. Oh, actually, that's a good thing to think about. So I think, oh, it's fine, yeah, because if I just do one floor, I should probably do the floor though, shouldn't I? I could actually make the one side a room, couldn't I? I could make both sides a room if I wanted to. But, you know. Because, right, these floors aren't really going to be visible. So do I really need to make them the whole way? I don't actually know. I just need to get the one snap point. And this will be the outer wall. Do I want that or do I want this? I actually like the extruding. I think it looks pretty cool. I wish this was a perfect circle, but the glitching was being spoopy. Should that look better? Not sure it matters. I'm into game. Is silver farming on planets faster than with asteroids? Depends how you're farming. So, when it comes to just those deposits that you'll see on the ground, like that down there, that's a paraffinium deposit. But if silver ones are like that, I don't really ever do it, so I just try it. If you mean from an industrial standpoint, so you can use like the mineral extractors. That's a big setup to go toward. That they can. They will be faster, but obviously you have to wait over time. You just have a massive amount whenever you want it. Generally, it's probably going to be faster on the land than an asteroid, yes, for silver. But also you need tritium. And there's a few other things you can get from asteroids. So it might, if you're low on all resources, doing asteroids might not be a horrible idea at the beginning. Because you can't get tritium from a planet. You can only buy it from some vendors or get it from asteroids. So that might be a good way to do it. Oh, not right. Okay, so that's the outer wall done. I can also get rid of these floors now. So that's one. So yeah, I need to do 0. So let's get these in. Let's get spooky. Oh, good. Oh yeah, I need to delete that. The wall after. Oh, thanks. No, I have enough tritium, but oh yeah, then planetary. Yeah, good lord, 8,000 tritium's enough for years. Plus, honestly, once you get industrial, using pyrite instead of tritium for almost for like the pulse is better. Because you need less of it. So say you need 200 tritium to fully fill your pulse engine. You only need 40 pyrite. And the stack sizes that you can fit, the amount you can fit in one slot is the same. So getting pyrite, which is an earth metal that comes from desert planets or dusty, is going to be the better option overall. Yeah. Oh, still not got enough ferrite. Back in now. How many? Let's do one side at once then. I can just put the walls back. Sorry, I was thinking, no, things this way. Then. Cool, and right, other side. Oh yeah, because the other side had less. It's handy to have a stack of tritium though. Oh, definitely, yeah. Plus, actually, yeah, 8,000. If you're on normal mode, 8,000 is within a single stack. So it's not a problem, yeah. With stack sizes, as it refines to hydrogen, which isn't always easy to get immediately. True. But to get, I suppose you need the hydrogen so rarely, it doesn't really matter. So this is that floor, Dunzo. Enter. Oh my god! I suppose. Oh. What? Oh, because that's on the triangle side. That's what. Pain. It would have to be this. That's just on the one side. Let's actually have it the other side. Come on down to the other side. Come about up to the gates of hell, and we'll take you from where you are to where you belong. On down to the other side. Come about up to the gates of hell. In the face. Happen to. Might even just leave it open, maybe. Have some just have like a little decorated waiting room or something in here. Now, am I going to be able to pull off the stairs in the middle with this size, or would it need to be bigger? I'm not doing it bigger, so this size is it. Because this is the bottom floor. Closed in. Although I could actually have that be a window. South side. It's a nice view, actually. It's got the perfect view of the plaque. An alternative button swap part. Doo-be-doo, scabba-dee-dle-dee. Wait, why is it going to just stone? Oh no, it's not just stone, it's just got them all on the same one. Doo-be-doo to the skibba-dee. What I have to do, I guess. Better than Norton North. Better than fucking Norton, you shite and just look at you. Now, this would definitely have to be at least another floor higher. Extra gold wouldn't height, so maybe I'll fly out and space smile a little. So we want a galactic trade tunnel here as well. What is it required? Just 2 more of thingies. Skibidi automatic whenever you're around. Doop 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 doop. I need 2 more microprocessors. Skibidi on. And all of your systems are down. Down, down, down. Automatic. So I'm gonna have to. I want to get in a place where I can actually just delete the wire afterward, but this looks like it's in the middle of the floor. Kind of would be fine. How's this look? Is it visible? It is. Ooh, wait, is it? Yes, it's above the floor. So that's not happening. So the back or sides is where it's going to have to go. It's at the back. Yeah, it's inside, so that's fine. Could even just connect them all up. Then oh, right, I didn't want the visible connector end to be there in case. Do 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 do. Do be do to the gates of hell. Okay, that's cool. Oh, we have to do that, then just delete it. And now, I guess for the moment, this one can just go to the generator. I'm probably going to need to have more than one generator there. Yep. So, or just delete some of these lights. I've got way more lights than I did here. There we go, they're all lit up, but none of the lights are on now. Oh, adding one light fucked it. Fine. There we go. Design how goes it. Make sure you put all your Easter eggs in your ramen, yo Damon. Only if it's what is it, Hanjuki egg? That was awful. Hanjuki egg is not a good thing. It was basically like a soy sauce egg, soft-boiled egg, jammy yolk for like a ramen is perfect. But it's Hanjuku or Harajuku. Hanjuki. Basically, it's like super garlicky, super soy, and super sweet. And it gave me the breath of like a rotting corpse. It was awful. Like, I didn't even like the taste of it. It was too sweet and weird. I had it at Canadia. It's the only bad thing I've ever had from there. Yeah, boy, I can access my containers now from here. Let's get them macro processors, be it. Ooh. You got to scoop troll it, pull in the automatic whenever you're around. Then, did you try the Mount Fuji black eggs? I did not. What is that? I don't know what a Mount Fuji black egg is. Sweet and weird is my fave next to spicy. I think I'm very... I dislike things when they're like I dislike too much sweet in my savoury generally. Little bit of extra safety, baby. I generally prefer like... So when it comes to burgers, I think a little sweetness is nice. So I'm more of the subtle... Like, say, you don't like the taste of celery, but you love anything that's ever had stock in it. Stock is made of celery, but you just don't like the taste of celery. But you don't just taste a load of celery in stock. It's just a background flavour. That's what I like sweetness when it comes to most savoury foods. When it comes to burgers, I like I like to fry some onions. That's good. Onion rings go well. These things have some sweetness. Maybe a little bit of bacon jam in it or something. That could be good. And a little spicy to that. However, a brioche bun is too far in my book. Most of the time. I feel like brioche is too sweet. And worse yet, brioche plus onions and bacon jam. That's just, what the fuck are you doing? The burger, not a frigging donut. Layer my flavours on all things with fun ingredients. Bacon jam goes on everything. I think that's the thing. Bacon jam's like sweet and salty, which is like crack. Sweet and salty popcorn is the best popcorn. Like, there are limits to this and stuff. And plus, I would try a Krispy Kreme burger. I've never tried having a burger with donut as the... It's regular Easter eggs, but the outside is black. They're... Oh, it's regular eggs, but the outside is black. They're boiled in the yacht springs. Oh, so it's like a sulfur eggs. Like, the black could be from sulfur, wouldn't it? But yeah, so like but it's not an onsen egg. I've had onsen eggs and stuff, but I haven't had this like a Fuji black egg. I didn't go to Mount Fuji. I saw it on a beautifully clear day via the train like twice when I was taking the bullet train from Tokyo to Osaka and Kyoto. It's all for 9. I mean, I'd definitely try it if I had the opportunity. That sounds like one of the ones that would be like a hard-boiled egg. Because you're not going to have a soft-boiled that's black. But like, onsen eggs I like. Because I like raw eggs, so that doesn't bother me. And sometimes it's nice. I like Tamako Gohan or whatever it is. Like, that's like one of my favourite breakfasts. You just get some japonica rice left over, whack it in the microwave. Now, you might think microwave, but first of all, it's leftover rice already cooked. What are you going to do? Also, you want it to have that microwave lava temperature. Then, while that's lavering up, you get some, you get an egg, a raw egg, whisk it. Then, basically, this depends on how hot you make the rice, the heat of the bowl, and so forth. Whether the egg was in the fridge first, it depends how you do this. But I find if I pour it straight into the bowl with the rice that I heated the rice in with a room temperature egg, the egg starts to scramble. You don't want that. You want it like a carbonara, because the bowl is like as hot as the lava. So I tend to whisk the egg in the bowl and pour the rice into that bowl with the egg, then mix. And then the heat from the rice cooks it just enough to make it almost like a coated rice sauce with the egg. But a little bit of soy sauce in after, because the soy sauce will cool it down as well. If you are American and therefore refrigerate your eggs, I would recommend pouring the egg into the bowl with the rice, because you'll want that extra heat. In microwave lava temperature, hotter or colder than steak bake filling temperature? It's about the same, but the steak bake filling is a liquid, as is a hot pocket or pizza pocket temperature. Any liquidy or McDonald's apple pie. The difference is that the liquid will, of course, stick to your tongue, and you can't get away from it once it's there, or the roof of your mouth. At least with the bowl, you can just move it away and the heat's gone. With anything sugary and wet, it's just going to stick and be hell. My grandmother taught me to heat my plates and bowls before putting hot food on or in them. Just common sense. Thanks to you, Grandma. Yeah, when I do most meals, I do preheat the plate, the bowl, the dish, whatever I'm cooking in. I'll put it in the microwave a minute per plate. I just stack them on and whack them in there. Dry, generally. Obviously, you want microwavable plates. If you've got the ones that aren't microwavable, it'll form cracks in the coating, the ceramic coating, and then stuff will leach out from it, and it reeks, and it's horrible. Throw those plates away at that point. Make sure the microwavable ones will be fine. Because then your food doesn't get cold unnaturally after serving. Some things especially do. So you really want to do this when you're doing pasta, like a carbonara, because a carbonara will kill very quickly. So you want a hot plate that you put it into. Obviously, all restaurants do this. They heat their plates, because otherwise you're getting cold food by the time you eat it, and it's not pleasant. I warm my plates too. Mrs. doesn't, so she needs training. Yes. But yeah, the onsen eggs are quite nice. It's for anyone who doesn't know, it's basically an egg that's been cooked at a very low temperature for a long period. So like you cook it at like 60 or 70 degrees for like 20 minutes. And essentially, the inside white is barely set. It's basically the midpoint between a solid and a liquid. The yolk is super runny. But it is cooked. It's been at temperature enough to kill stuff just about. And you basically crack this. You crack the egg like it's that runny that you just crack it open. Still, even though it's cooked. You'd have this. I had it on a bunch of what's it called? Beef and rice ball. Gyutan? No, gyudon. Gyutan is beef tongue. I had that as well in Sendai. Sendai's known for beef tongue. I recommend. It's delicious. I just found a place that had good reviews from Japanese people. So it's like a 4-star rating from Japanese people is like peak restaurant. And one of those nearby station, and ordered a like the premium set, which is basically beef tongue done 3 ways. So there was braised beef tongue, there was grilled beef tongue, and there was stewed beef tongue. Braised and stewed is quite similar, but and like it was just freaking delicious. The braised was obviously kind of on its own. The stewed was in like a delicious soup and stuff, and also came with some barley rice, and also some mountain yam grated, which is basically snot, and it was cold as well, which almost made it worse. I ended up mixing that with my rice because I'm not leaving food, especially when it's like, oh, foreigner didn't like it, I think. And the best thing was jalapeno miso. I think it was jalapenos. So it was like a green chili, which I think was jalapenos, mixed with miso. And you had that. You just got a little bit of that to have with your grilled beef tongue. Holy shit, that stuff is magic. Miso paste with green chili. It's like a match made in heaven. It's so good. Highly recommend with your beef. It works so well. That's delicious, man. And all 3 forms of beef tongue were amazing. Chores? I'm guessing it didn't show one of your comments, Damon. Did it show it in the live chat thing? I really need to... Why is my chat not showing all the... Wait a minute. What was the last... Did show that? Nice chores. Yeah, for some reason, whatever you were correcting the chores from, I don't believe, Damon, that comment showed, and I don't know why. What the hell is going on? Multiple people have mentioned this. Find somewhere I can buy matcha salt. Matcha salt? Are you sure you don't mean yuzu salt? There's a thing called yuzu salt. That's like a Japanese condiment. It's basically yuzu zest. Salted. It's like... Oh, with green chili, I think. And it's like a spicy, citrusy, salty thing. It's like a really common or popular condiment. I've never heard of matcha salt, though. Because matcha's really bitter. I couldn't really imagine matcha and salt going together without anything else. By the way, the yuzu salt is bright green. Yo, our flat, how's it going? It was green like matcha, literally looked like matcha, but it had a savoury taste. It was he spicy? What was the flavour actually like? you could describe it. Lemon flavors on all things. Funny grease, big jam, and switch right. Oh, what's that? Ah, there. I missed that comment. Won't do brioche, but willing to try Krispy Kreme donut burger. You crazy man! I got to try everything once. I've had brioche, so I've tried it. It was for some reason the chat updated, but it didn't. Weird. Right. So anyway, let's this. We've got that up. That can just be a room after. The stairs. I think they added some stairs that we can do kind of spiral stuff now, didn't they? Might be tricky. But we'll try. A reflex is a skibadoo when you have to skibadee. A scoop doop. Doop-a-dumba doody when you diddly dumbery. This is probably the best one to do. No, not spicy. Hard to explain, but it lifted the taste of my food to a new level. Like I've added MSG or something. I'm curious what this is. So, green salt, Japanese green salt. Oh, matcha salt, yeah, or matcha salt. A traditional seasoning mixing savoury sea salt with earthy, slightly bitter matcha green tea powder. Frickin' hell! So this is a thing. I'm glad I checked it out. Commonly used to enhance deep-fried tempura. I've never heard of this. It brings a vibrant colour, complex umami flavour, and crisp texture to dishes. Holy shit. I imagine you could make this pretty easily, dude. I'm tempted to try making it. I might be able to just send you some. I have like a litre-sized mason jar full of matcha because I put it in my smoothies and stuff. It's obviously not ceremonial grade, but it's matcha. It's tasty. It's good. It's basic though. Japanese salt include green elements like anori, dried seaweed, or more mineral oceanic flavor. Hell's yeah, dude. I've got to get me some of that shit. If I find somewhere that sells it, I'll let you know. That's a lot of matcha. Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's because I buy it from a weightlifting thing from bulk. They bulk sell it in like 500 gram packs, which is a lot. A scoop doop is a Scooby Doo when you have a skibbity wee. No, he's having it like here. Why does it not snap above? Does it only snap down? The pain. Probably want to have it exit here. Reflex is a Scooby-Doo when you have the skibbity. Now, this is definitely going to be tricksy elf to do. Do I have it go here? Oh my god, do I have it how? Oh. Just have this. I won't even snap to that because it's a feckin' triangle piece. Sons of biscuits! Wait, but it snapped there. What? What you doing, triangle piece? If we started that. We need to think about how to do this in a similar way to how I'd do it on Valheim. So this goes up one of those at a time. Okay, this snap on the bottom. So that's good, that's fine. So it goes up a quarter of a thing and goes half a thing. Although it's actually a quarter, so actually yeah, the shape of that's actually really nice for this spiral. Because it has, you know, the half flat at the top. That's actually quite helpful. I believe I'd want 16 sides to make it super smooth, but 12 might be good enough. Can I get... I can get the halfway point. Okay. Oh, yeah, cool. All right, so let's try this. I might have to do it this way first, so let's do these ways first. Oh, I don't know where I just built that. Probably underground. Then I can build this one. This will probably be enough. I'm going to rewind and watch from the beginning. Can't miss out on Zane or Wisdom. Have a good week, man. Catch you later, day, man. Awesome having you, dude. Hopefully there is some wisdom, but I will warn you, this stream was at least half talking about food and stuff, which it shouldn't be a surprise if you are known to the channel. To be honest, we don't really get the building properly going for a bit. But the good thing about a VOD, you can skip ahead. Yeah. So if we do this, big surprise. Yep, big surprise. So I think this one would be the start one. Then this. It'd be a lot easier on the bloody wood if I just do some of these every so often. What's wrong? Hopefully this stairs will work. Oh no! It doesn't really... He needs to... Really what you want, is it? Just see what it looks like anyway. Could also just do 2. It doesn't work at all. I think the main thing is actually the placement. So I think I might be able to get that to work. So let's delete all these. Black is a weird thing made from potato starch. So, if I take this back, I might be able to do that by just having like one of these. Oh, one of these. Wish I could choose the snapping point this goes off. Like in Val Hizzle Bo Shizzle. I think this is the right direction, but I think maybe it needs to only go half of one back instead of full thing back. That's definitely better. So, if I could move this half thing forward, that might be better. It'd stick out less, it would just merge better. Now, how am I going to get that only a quarter without glitching? Does anybody know of a way to get a quarter width of a wall snapping point? I mean, there are ways we can shift it, stuff like we did with the things, but that would be some serious fucking around to do it. I have to look into that because I can't. Oh, I can't think of a way to do it. Let's delete. Like, we'll delete these so we can walk up it and see how it works. I mean, this isn't horrible, it's just not as good as it could be. It's also nice and it's quite nice and open. This might be enough. I'll just check, but I don't think it's going to look good having two next to each other for this. It really took us out far then. Yeah, that doesn't work unless I... It actually looks really nice for some of it, but if I could build something in the center, like a central column that took a quarter of this away and like replaced it with the column, that would work. But almost, if I just actually brought this in Like if instead of moving them the other way, we could just bring them slightly in the center. It was just this path. That would actually be perfect. And you used to be able to do that really easily. So you used to be able to glitch from this to that with adjacency. That doesn't work anymore. So you can't glitch from that, which I used to use that constantly. It was such a good freaking glitch. So you can't do that anymore, which is real annoying. So I don't really know off the top of my head how to shift to a quarter. Here's a punk beach. I could probably make that look better than it does though. But it's like this, there'd always be a gap here and shit, and it doesn't look amazing. I'm happy with this though, with how this came out, the placement of all these things. We'll probably have it like another floor above, so let's quickly whack that in so we can see. Oh, that looks like there, buddy. Ooh, right there. I see McDougal. We could have that actually on the inside for this upper layer. I don't want to switch around. I'm guessing if I put this here, I'll be able to do it. Then just delete that. A lot of glitch building is that, honestly. Just art build orders and shit. It actually works really nice on the inside because of this merging here. Look how those merge together. It's perfect, man. It looks so good. Now on the outside we have this problem. Now we could just leave that because that actually doesn't look horrible. But we could also try by putting these in. We can do one that way and the other one, I think. Oh, will this only let me do the one? Ah, so it'll only let me do one, which is still workable, but we'd want to work it the other side. So we'd do this, but we'd do it to that because this side's longer anyway, so we want the balance of having the shorter one be elongated slightly, which can actually help, just like help to add balance to the outside. Good lord. Doesn't want to go in there for some... There we go. Do 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 do. Give a do ding ding ding. Goodness sake. One of these fucking days, straight to the moon. What if I delete that for the moment? There we go. Oh. I didn't mean... I meant to duplicate it, not do that. Like, oh, sweet. Okay. Duplicate. God, it really doesn't want to let you just do it how you need to fucking do it. Oh, that one's actually, I didn't need to do that. Okay. That one's now shorted. Yes, that outside looks pretty cool. I like it. The upper, like taking this up, I think it would just be best to go for like a this. Without, you know. We don't really want two of the ones that, like, we don't want the same as below it again. That's just too much of the same thing. Oh, spilled something somewhere. Oh, you son of a... Did it again? Yeah, bloody rapscallion of a build. Cool. I don't know if the floor above will need to be this height. I definitely want to change the width at some points. Underneath, I really want some glitching to do this. I can do it without it, but... Underneath, I want the... We're watching the Artemis streams. Hells yeah, dude. Underneath, I want to do, like... it so it curves down with upside down roofs and then flat underneath. Then the underneath that flat part, I'll either build an engine with like glitch things, or if I can't glitch, then I'll build the upside down heater things. No, the power generators, the electromagnetic generators, because we're on a hotspot, and that'll be what powers the base. The wide and narrow parts with the roof sails. Oh, dude, have you been trying to think the way all this time? That's roof sails. Do you mean this, like the gable type roofs, or do you mean that? I don't understand how you could use it with that, but I assume you mean this, like this. Maybe? Can that be used in that way somehow? I don't know. Oh, you might mean a different thing anyway. These actually do make good barriers. If you sink them like halfway in and then merge them 50% as well, so they switch it over, makes a nice like railing, glass railing. If the higher floors are going to be smaller, you need that. You mean that you could sweep up from the top of the storage with sails. I assume you don't mean those sails. Unless you do. Like, you mean like awnings, maybe? Or this? Okay, well, things are getting somewhere. We got some stoof done. save. Yeah, but if you do write anything else, Space Views, I will check it out. But like, we have come to the end of the stream. It's time to raid someone. So thank you guys for joining. We got some shares done. I'm quite happy with that. Storm is a coming, which is why I'm going to say. Well, I'm glad we're going to say anyway. The daisy is a doozy doos when you have to ding dang do. Dash doo bop is a skibbity woo bop and a wiggity ding dong wee. Boom ba boom boom ba banana. Right. Ooh. So we have Tangent and Jason both playing Crimson Desert. I'm going to raid Tangent on Twitch, Jason on YouTube. Because I've been wanting to raid Tangent for a while. He always raids me. And he's the dude. Quest for Dragon Scales. Interesting. Okay, he's doing some high-level shit. So we'll raid Tangent on that. And Jason is also playing Crimson Desert on both YouTube and Twitch. So check him out if you are interested. We're going to raid him on YouTube. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. It was awesome to have you. The next stream will be Tuesday with Crimson Desert. And yeah, hopefully some other stuff. Shit hazy. Next No Man's Sky stream will be Sunday. And yeah, I don't know when we're going to see another update because we haven't had any emojis this weekend, so it shouldn't be this week. But hopefully sometime this month, the next week or two. Yeah, thanks everyone. Have an awesome one. I'll catch you next time. Peace.
But she went off on her